my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your Divine Masculine reading for the end of August 2018. So, I've already laid out the cards, and what I'm seeing here is that first of all, the Divine Masculine has got, from the Rumi Tarot, he's got number 29. So that's 9, 10, 11. So he's been asked to be of service, yeah? Now, what he's being asked to be of service in is to his heart. So the Divine Masculine is very much caught up in his head and his heart at the moment. He doesn't know which is the right choice, which way to go. And in some senses, he could feel like he's made the wrong choice in some sense. So it's talking about a battle between his emotional side and what he thinks he wants, what he'd already projected, what he'd decided he wanted for himself already. Yeah, so emotionally he's also in a little bit of a storm here, but storms don't last very long. Now he's being asked to kind of ground himself. He's being asked to look at what his heart wants, and in some senses he doesn't want to do that because some of the Divine Masculines are going to get taken away by this storm, yeah, because they're going to not feel grounded enough. They're not going to have put up the tape. They're not going to have taped up the windows. They're not going to have put up wood to secure themselves, yeah. So that means that they're going to get caught up in the logic, in the air, yeah? They're being asked to ground themselves, to listen to what it is their body wants, to listen to what it is their heart wants in this situation. So they're also going through a really hard time, I feel, emotionally. Now, this is family issues, but it's also to do with a lot of healing. We've all been pushed inside right now. So the Divine Masculine is feeling that. Underneath the deck, he also has the Three of Swords. So this is talking about this heartbreak. This is talking about this healing that's needed to be done. Now, with the Three of Swords, it's not necessarily just one thing that's happened. There's many layers to this healing. So it could be to do with parents, old relationships, thoughts of himself, how he feels about himself. There's a lot of layers to this healing process for the Divine Masculine, and he's been asked to let down some of his boundaries around his heart here. Yeah, he's holding that pentacle over his heart. And now some of the Divine Masculine could be putting all their energy into work. Now for some others, we've also got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now this can mean a standstill of energy, or it can mean that they've just come to a complete stop. This could be to do with illness, this could be to do with finances, this could be to do with issues around their home. But they're trying to drop the conflict here because we do have the Five of Swords in reverse. They can't see through the haze at the moment. There is still this big haze here. And they're kind of split mentally with the Five of Swords as well, which is not allowing them to move forward. Oh God, I'm digging deep into this deck. Which is not allowing them to move forward. Their head and their heart is not on the same page right now. They want to come and make this proposition, but they're also a little bit scared. This is just a page. This is kind of an immature energy still. Some of the Divine Masculines have some growing up to do before they can come and either make this apology, or before they can come and make this offer, this sincere offer. Yeah, they are still feeling quite hurt, yeah, and in that's making them very defensive, but they need to communicate this, yeah. So let's put all those back in for a moment. So that all goes to do with their healing. So we also have, actually, let's have a look at these cards first in the spread. So their old focus is the Ten of Pentacles, yeah? Now the Ten of Pentacles is all about home life, family, yeah? This is them wanting that 2 children, picket fence, dog, kids. They want all that, but they want to be able, some of them are pulling back because they're not being able to provide for their dependents. They're feeling like they can't provide, some of them. Some of them, this is their new focus, are battling between being this free spirit, yeah? They're not knowing what to do with that energy. Now, the Page of Wands, yeah, may feel kind of an infatuation in some senses. They could be feeling this infatuation. So they could be torn between infatuation and settling down for a lot of them. What's in the middle of this is this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, not all aces, not this ace here has to be dug for. It has to be searched for. It has to be dug up, so to speak, to find its treasures, yeah? It's something they've been growing, but if they don't unearth it, then it doesn't have the capacity to grow. It doesn't have the capacity to seed and flourish. So, what was behind them was this 10 of Cups. Now, that is also with the 10 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Now, for some of you, they could have had a second chance, or they could have been given a second chance and they messed it up. Or for some of them, they're wanting this second chance. They're wanting to show you. They're wanting to rise up from the ashes here. They did have... Judgment can also say that they realised that at that point, when they was there, that they were struggling, but they didn't know how to say it, yeah? And now a lot of them could be coming back to kind of rise up from the ashes, yeah? Not all of them, because I feel like for some of them, the judgment's been laid, it's been drawn, yeah? The final outcome. What is distracting them was justice. Now, justice could have come in. This could have been a separation. This could have been something like a court case, legal, something legal. They could have been they're fighting for justice, some of them, yeah? They're fighting for justice in a situation, yeah? What is helping them is transforming that energy of justice. So they need to transform that energy. So something may have happened to them, yeah? But they're now having to make, this is them now, they're now having to maybe leave something behind and focus on what they have in the future. Yeah, this is about making a decision. This is about offering a solution to the problem now. So they're in this mode where they're trying to offer a solution or trying to find a way to rectify the situation. But I feel like they're trying to wait for more clarity in the situation. They're really hoping for this new beginnings, but they are expecting obstacles here with the 5 of Wands. They are expecting a challenge. They're not expecting this situation to go easily. So, a lot of them are fearing as well, because we have alertness here. Now, this is 15 and it breaks down to 6, so that's about harmony, contentment. So this is asking them, they're looking at alertness, because right now they may have felt like they dropped the ball in some sense, or they may have felt like they wasn't alert before. They could have had this opportunity, they could have had this 10 of Cups, and they didn't realise what was going on at the time, because this card talks about a master who's got students, and every day these students have to ring the bell at a particular time. Now, one day this student is there, and this gong, and this student is there, and he doesn't ring the gong because he's distracted. His eyes were focused on this female that was walking past, so he kind of got engulfed in the moment. He got carried away. He didn't realise what he was doing, and he lost alertness. He didn't ring the gong at the time. Now, little did he know that the master was behind him. And when the master realised that he didn't ring the gong, the master struck him. At the same moment that he struck him, the man became alert, but it was too late. He had died, yeah? He'd realised. So for some of you, I'm getting that this relationship, it was like by the time they realised, it was too late for some of the divine masculines, not all. Now, this also talks about the fact that after he killed his disciple, what happened was the next 10 disciples became more stronger because they'd learnt that lesson. Yeah, they'd learnt that lesson. They realized that they needed to be alert within the situation. So they didn't do that again. They evolved. For some of the divine masculines, they're needing to evolve. They're needing to go through this process of evolution. For some others, they're realizing that something better has stepped into their place, and now the clarity, the kind of gong's been rung now. Yeah, there's an awareness, an enlightenment. Yeah, and they're wanting to come with this offer. But like the Page of Cups that was there, this offer is, and this Page of Wands, this offer is coming from a childlike place, because they've realised that they've done wrong, or they've realised that they can't just come in all gun-ho. So they could be coming in very timid or very shy. Almost anticipating problems, because they do have the storm warning card. So they are anticipating problems. We've also got, now I've been pulling these psychological cards that I've got. Now this one, as you can see, looks very much like a feminine reproductive system. So what this card was talking about was a psychological study or a test that they'd done to see if people that are happier within relationships sexually are happier in relationships. Now, the point that stuck out to me that I needed to read out on this was the last line, and it says, "The achievement of sexual happiness may be a key to the well-being of a loving relationship." So, for some of the divine masculines, that was the storm warning and they didn't notice. For some others, they kind of got distracted by something else, which led to their lack of alertness. So I feel like a lot of them are learning this lesson right now, and they're learning how to they're wanting to come forward. They're going through this process of healing, but they do foresee obstacles here. They do foresee challenges. There could be some other energy that's around their divine feminine now, and they're having to go in. But the Five of Pentacles also can talk about 5 people working together to build this pentacle. Yeah, so let's have some clarification on the healing that they're doing, let's say. So yes, we have the Page of Wands. They may have to, for some of them, they may have to walk away from something that they previously thought was the one. Maybe they ran off to what they thought was the one, and they're very much with their tail between their legs here. They're very much having to walk away from something. So that could have been their healing. Or maybe what they was walking to, in some senses, rejected them. So now that is the mirror. Now they're realizing the pain that they caused. Let's look into the healing a bit deeper. Queen of Pentacles. I don't think that they realised the value of what they had when they had it. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she will look after you. She will nurture you. She's going to run your bath. She's going to make sure you're fed. She's going to make sure the kids are well looked after. She's going to make sure she looks good. Yeah, but once you don't see her value anymore, I think he didn't realise, or the divine masculine just didn't realise the value of what he was holding, because the Queen of Pentacles is also somebody that can stand on her own. Yeah, she is very grounded in that sense. So the lovers, they're being reflected back. What's going on to them at the moment is reflecting back some of what they could have done to the divine feminine in some way. But they are being asked to keep an open mind as well. Yeah, your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. So in that sense, they could be walking away right now from what they thought was their expectation. So I really do hope this has helped. Take care, stay blessed. Thank you for all your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Love you. Bye.